Right, so I've just finished watching Secret Level on Amazon, and it answers the question, what happens when you mash together the Love, Death and Robots formula with popular gaming franchises? Let's get into it. Secret Level was created by Tim Miller, the same guy who brought us Love, Death and Robots, and you can tell straight away both shows have that same vibe, animated shorts, each being its own story. Thing is though, that setup works for Love, Death and Robots. Those shorts are about characters we've never seen before and probably won't see again, so the self-contained nature fits, but with Secret Level it just doesn't hit the same way. If you're into the games featured throughout the series, you might get a little hyped seeing your favourite characters or worlds brought to life in some incredible animation styles, but even then, you're left wanting more as the shorts don't really add anything to the lore or even give much depth. And if you're not already familiar with the games, good luck not being confused. There's barely any context or explanation to help bring newcomers up to speed. It feels like the creators just assume you already know and care about the worlds, and without that connection, the shorts just feel hollow. And it's frustrating because the series had so much potential. The animation's stunning, the voice acting's spot on, and the visuals are breathtaking. It's clear a lot of effort went into making each episode. But you can't shake the feeling that it's not a passion project, but instead a simple, flashy marketing tool created to advertise games. The PlayStation ad masquerading as the final episode really drove that point home for me.
I don't play games. I win them.
To be honest, all throughout the series, you can't shake the feeling that they're trying to sell you a product rather than tell you a story. So in the end, Secret Level is beautiful but shallow. It might entertain you for a little bit, but trust me, now it's going to stick with you after the credits roll. Sure, if you're a gamer who loves cinematic trailers and you just want to see your favourite characters in gorgeous animation, then give it a go. But if you're after proper storytelling, you're better off looking elsewhere. Now for me, the most gutting thing was some of the episodes I was hyped for ended up being the ones I was most disappointed in. Like episode 2 for example. The episode follows the main character Sifu hunting down Sean, one of the gang leaders who killed his father. The episode basically plays out like level 2 of the game, and the idea of Sifu aging as part of the story is great, but the execution? Trash. By the time he gets to Sean, the guy's ancient because he keeps dying over and over. The first F was fine, it took him by surprise and it showed the aging mechanic. But after that, it just got daft. He's meant to have 3 bosses left after Sean, and he's already knocking about like he needs a Zimmer frame. The episode adds nothing to the Sifu lore, and again, just feels like another cinematic trailer. If I'm being honest, a lot of the episodes throughout the series should have been left on the cutting room floor. For me, there were only 4 episodes with any real potential, and they deserved way more time to breathe. Each of them could have been stretched into at least 3 45-minute episodes. Take episode 1 for example. It's set in the world of Dungeons and Dragons and looks absolutely stunning, but it's hollow. You have no idea who the characters are, what's going on, or why you should care. With a few longer episodes, it could have built up the world properly, given us a backstory, and made the stakes feel real. Instead, it's just a flashy Baldur's Gate 3 trailer that leaves you shrugging your shoulders. Then there's episode 4 with Zan, the mining robot that gains sentience. This one had proper emotional weight despite Zan not even talking. It's a brilliant concept, a mining robot rising up against its cruel human masters and becoming a legend in the arena, but it's over far too quickly. A longer series could have explored Zan's struggle and evolution in much more depth, making it even more satisfying to watch. Episode 5 set in the Warhammer 40k universe had me hooked, but again, it was too short. Titus's childhood, the battles, the lore, there's so much here to potentially sink your teeth into. Stretching it out over a few episodes would have given the story the time it deserved to properly dive into the brutal, grimdark world of 40k. And finally, episode 9, based on the Outer Worlds, is probably the only one that worked as a self-contained story. Amos's journey with its mix of humour and tragedy was bang on, but even then, I reckon they could have fleshed it out further. The setup was solid, but a few extra episodes would have added more depth and made it even better.
How would you rate the effectiveness of the product?
It worked for a few seconds, so I'd give it a 5, 4.
Ultimately, the series is a letdown. The episodes throughout Secret Level are just glorified cinematic trailers, too shallow to leave any sort of lasting impression. Instead of cramming in loads of shorts, Tim Miller should have focused on the strongest ideas, giving them room to breathe. That way, the series could have actually delivered something truly memorable. rather than feeling like one big soulless marketing scheme.
Shit.
Halt! You can't run from freedom!
Okay, so I'd like to give a special thank you to those that have liked and subscribed to my channel this year, and to everyone watching my videos. I hope you all have a happy new year and a great 2025. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of Secret Level. Until next time peeps, stay frosty.